Just a few weeks ago, on our YouTube channel, I had talked about the fact that the Independent International Civil Rights Group, or Human Rights Group, Civicus, had placed the United States on a warning list due to the massive human rights violations that were happening, the orders coming from Donald Trump, and of course the attacks on freedom of the press. But at the time, again, just a couple weeks ago, we were basically on the warning list, saying that rights in our country are being eroded. On Sunday of this week, Civicus released a new list, and we are no longer on the warning list. We are officially on the Human Rights Watch list from Civicus for those reasons I just mentioned, and of course, many others. The United States, according to these international organizations, is now a place that is on par with some of the worst human rights abusers on the planet. Here is what they had said. It listed President Donald Trump's, quote, unprecedented executive orders designed to unravel democratic institutions, rule of law, and global cooperation, as well as its slashing of federal funding for organizations supporting those in need, the dismantling of U.S. aid, and reversals on justice, inclusion, and diversity. It also highlighted the Trump administration's crackdown on pro-Palestine protests through arbitrary arrests and student visa cancellations. This is an unparalleled attack on the rule of law in the United States, not seen since the days of McCarthyism in the 20th century, said the Co-Secretary General of Civicus. Restrictive orders, unjustifiable institutional cutbacks, and intimidation tactics through threatening pronouncements by senior officials in the administration are creating an atmosphere to chill democratic consent, a cherished American ideal, she said. The United States is being added to the watch list, partially also because we're ignoring due process rights in arresting and shipping hundreds of migrants to a notorious mega-prison in El Salvador. We've been condemned for repeated attacks of the judicial system, from calling for judges who rule against the administration to be impeached, to arresting another on allegations of impeding an immigration-related arrest. So basically, we're arresting judges. Donald Trump is attacking the freedom of the press on any given day. He's ignoring court orders, so he should be the one being arrested instead of the judges. We are stripping law firms of their ability to even do their jobs through executive orders unless they're willing to pay him $100 million. He is accepting bribes from foreign countries, right? $400 million Boeing 747-8. All of this put together, we're cracking down on protests, stifling the First Amendment in so very many different ways, canceling student visas, illegally shipping people out of the country, and even when we're told to bring them back, we just don't do it, deporting U.S. citizens, giving mothers 90 seconds to decide whether or not their child, who is a natural-born citizen, gets deported with them or stays here by themselves, canceling U.S. aid, cutting funding for education and vital health services here in the United States. We're a hellhole. That's what this report should say. That's what we have become. And it is 100% because of Donald Trump, and we're not even 4 full months into this administration, folks. That's the worst part. He has done all of this in 3.5 months, stripped us of our freedoms, made us the laughingstock and fear of the rest of the world. Not fear in a good way. They're afraid to come here. We're losing billions of dollars from the loss of international tourism because we've detained tourists. German tourists, you didn't book a hotel for your entire stay in Hawaii, so you have to go to detention for a day or two. We've detained Irish tourists. So they're not even just going after the people that are not white. They're going after white people too. It gets worse by the day. And I hate to keep saying that because it feels redundant at this point, but oh my God, it does. It is nonstop. It is the worst of the worst. And each day they set the bar even lower for how horrible they're going to be on the issue of human rights. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.